Bonjour, ça va bien? I hope you're well today. Welcome to the third lesson this week à la Maison des Jeunes at the Youth Hostel. Pour commencer, écrivez la date. Lundi 11 janvier, mardi, mercredi, jeudi ou vendredi. Et écrivez le titre à la Maison des Jeunes. Remember to souligner, underline both the date and the title. Alors, so let's have a look at what we've done so far this week. We've had a look at our vocabulary for leisure activities. We've had a look at the present tense. We've also looked at two new verbs, faire and aller. So today we're going to be applying our vocabulary by writing a paragraph. And we're also going to add some new activities, which is very exciting. So your starter task is I want you to match up the French with the English, and these are weekend activities. Il y a 8 phrases. You've got 8 sentences here. You've got 8 sentences here in English, and I want you to see, can you match them up? Remember, what's the strategy for doing this task? Do the ones that you know first. Secondly, do the cognates. So the ones that look or sound like a word in English. And then last of all, anything that's left over, just guess. Give it your best guess. Alors, so pause the video, please, while you do this task. Alors, c'est très bien. Let's have a little look at the answers. Copy le vocabulaire dans ton cahier. So I want you to copy down the vocabulary into your book just to make sure that you have it all correct. And make sure you copy it in French and in English and really, really clearly, okay? So I'm going to go through the pronunciation of the vocabulary. Écoutez et répétez, s'il vous plaît. Retrouvez mes copains. Retrouvez mes copains. Jouer au baby-foot. Jouer au baby-foot. Bavarder avec mes copains. Bavarder avec mes copains. Jouer au billard. Jouer au billard. Jouer au foot. Jouer au foot. Aller au concert. Aller au concert. Regarder un film. Regarder un film. Regarder un match de foot. Regarder un match de foot. Okay, so pause the recording now, please, while you write that down in your book. Okay, so let's continue with just a different way of looking at the present tense of regular ER verbs. Okay. Can I get this out of the way? Oh, no. Okay. So present tense of regular ER verbs. So first of all, we need, our formula is our subject pronoun plus the stem plus the verb endings. So this one, the idea is that it's like a flower, so that you remember your verb, the structure, by thinking of a flower. So the subject pronoun is the very center of your flower. So that's the person who's doing the action. That's the je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, and il, and elle, plural. Okay, so that's in the center of your flower. Then the stem of your flower is the stem of your verb. Okay, so for example, there's 3 stem examples there: regarde, aime, and écoute. Remember that we're looking at ER verbs. So how did we form the stem again? Did you get that right? We get rid of the verb family ending. So we take off the ending, whether it's ER, whether it's IR, or whether it's RE. Okay, so the next part of the flower are the petals. So we've got the petals all around. And the petals are our endings, our verb endings. So the verb endings that we have here are our verb endings for ER verbs. Okay, so let's look at them again and remember what they are. So they are ES, ons, es, ont. Okay, so the je person, the je ends in E, tu, es, il, elle, on in E, nous in ONS, vous in EZ, and il, elle in ENT. Okay, now I've put in the link again there for the video on the present tense in case you want to watch that again. I'm not going to play that in this lesson, but you're more than welcome if you want to copy or type that in yourselves and have a little look. Okay, on va continuer. Now, you're going to need to really focus for this task. You've got 3 tasks to do here. First of all, you need to find all of the verbs in the text. Now, the first part is, can you circle at least 10 verbs in the text? There are actually 19. So maybe you are feeling really lucky and you know your verbs amazingly, and you'll be able to find all of these 9 verbs in the text. So you can you could actually just mark up on your, you could, for example, pause the video, take a little photo with your iPad and mark up on your iPad. That could be another way of doing this task. So the second task you need to do is translate as many of the verbs as you can and work out the infinitives. The third task is to copy and translate the underlined phrases. Okay, so you're not copying everything or translating everything. You're only writing out the underlined phrases and translating those. Okay, c'est très bien. You can pause the video while you do that, and we'll go through the answers in a while. Alors, how did you get on with that task? Let's see how many verbs you found. Alors, j'habite, I live. Il y a, there is. Je vais, I go. Je retrouve, I meet. Je joue, I play. J'adore, I love. Je bavarde, I chat. Je joue, I play. C'est, it is. Je vais, I go. Je bois, I drink. Je joue, I play. C'est, it is. Je joue, I play. Je fais, I make or I do. Je veux, I want to. Détendre, to stay. Je regarde, I watch. And say, it is. Oh, c'est beaucoup de verbes. Combien de verbes as-tu? So how many verbs did you see? How many points did you get out of 19? Combien de points as-tu? So total up your points for this task and see how you got on. The translation, I've gone through most of the translation work with you. I'll go through some of the infinitives now. So j'habite would be habiter. Je vais would be aller. Je retrouve would be retrouver, just with an R on the end. Je joue would be jouer with an R on the end. J'adore would be adorer with an R at the end. Je bavarde would be bavarder with an R on the end. Do you see the pattern here? Let's see. Je bois would be boire. That's B-O-I-R-E, boire, to drink. Let's see, any other ones? Je fais would be faire, F-A-I-R-E, to make or to do. Je veux, I want, would be vouloir, V-O-U-L-O-I-R, vouloir, to want. Détendre is to stay, that's already an infinitive. And je regarde would be regarder with an R on the end. Okay, now let's translate the underlined phrases. Une super maison des Jeunes would be a super youth hostel. Je retrouve mes copains. I meet my friends. Je joue au baby-foot. I play table football. Je bavarde avec mes copains. I chat to my friends. Je joue au billard is I play pool or billiards. Je vais au bar. I go to the bar. Oh, pardon. Je joue au foot. I play football. Je fais des concerts. I make concerts or I do concerts. Je regarde un film. I watch a film. Okay, how did you get on with that task? Alors, pour finir, I want you to write 6 sentences. Que fais-tu le weekend? What do you do at the weekend? So you're writing these in the present tense. I want you to write a description of the activities you do, use connectives to join your sentences, and also give opinions. Okay, so use the vocabulary from the lesson you've had today and during this week. Alors, merci beaucoup. I hope you've had a really good week this week with à la Maison des Jeunes in the youth hostel. Remember to upload your lesson to Google Classroom so your teacher can give you feedback. Alors, merci. Au revoir.